Hey guys, what's up? Hopelessdragon here with another deck profile. Finally got the rest of my red eye stuff in the mail, so finally going to get to do a deck profile on these guys. Been waiting to do this for a while. Really enjoy this deck. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully they'll get a little more support maybe in the future. The deck can be good. It can have some pretty decent moves and everything. Just a little slow compared to the rest of the meta, but still a very fun deck and a little overpriced at the moment, but if you're able to pick up all the stuff at a decent deal or pull some of it, then I say go for it. But yeah, let's get right on into it. So for monsters, starting off with 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon. And this is my favorite art, personally, of Red Eyes. I know a lot of people like the anniversary, some people like the original, but I really like the video game. I think it was something like Joey, I think it's a PC game or something, I can't remember exact, or it might have been a Game Boy. It's been a little while, but yeah, this one came from a Game Boy, and it's got the Prismatic Secret. I think that looks pretty awesome, and I always love this artwork. Then we got some of the old jump ones, but yeah. So 3 Red Eyes started off, he's just your vanilla, everything works around him, great card. Then we got triple Black Metal Dragon. He's your searcher for the deck, and he gives all your guys a 600 attack boost, well, your Red Eyes. So you can make your Archfiend Black Skull at 3800, which is pretty large. You get over a lot of stuff, and Armades is always good since he pretty much has the same effect. And then anytime this guy's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand, which is pretty nice. And once we get Beast Eyes, he's going to work really well with King of Yugioh. Then on to the next card, we're running triple Black Stone of Legend. I've gone back and forth between 2 or 3 of this card, but I feel just 3, you kind of want to see it as quickly as possible, so I am running 3, although it does work fine at 2, like if you don't have a third or don't want to buy a third, since these things jumped way into price. Luckily, I got 2 of them for 20 a while ago, so I was pretty happy about that. And then one of my friends, I let him use one of my decks, and he got some packs, and well, he got 1 pack and then some cards, and in that 1 pack he pulled this. Well, he gave me the pack for letting him use my deck for it and everything, but yeah, he gave me a pack, and this was in the 1 pack, so I found that was pretty awesome to pull 1 out of 1 pack. So yeah, we're running 3 of those, and this real great card lets you tribute it to special summon a Red Eyes from your deck. Normally you're going to go for the Gemini version, since it becomes a normal on the field or graveyard like all the other Geminis, and then you can use your Red Eye Fusion on it to go into Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. You can also return a Red Eyes from your graveyard back into the deck to add it back to your hand, but then you can't use its other effect if you do that. Now we're running 2 of the Red Eyes Black Flare Dragons. He's just a Gemini treated as another Red Eyes, so works pretty well in here. He's pretty much just good at 2. I feel 3 is a little too much, can get a little cloggy and everything. Yeah, pretty much just want to bring him out quickly as possible or send him to the graveyard quickly as possible, so you can use him with all your other stuff, so that way he's normal because he's Gemini. You can normal summon him and do a little bit of burn if you need to, so still a decent effect, because his effect is at the end of the battle damage. If well, if he attacked at the end of the battle phase, you get to inflict damage equal to his original attack, so you can burn your opponent for 2400, which is pretty hefty. Then 2 Summon Skulls. Yeah, got that alternate art because I like alternate art cards, and I really like the anniversary pack Summon Skull. I think it looks pretty awesome. Also like the dual pack Yugioh. I also think it looks pretty sweet. But yeah, 2 Summon Skulls just because he is treated as a Archfiend with a new errata that happened a little while ago, so that way you can make your Archfiend Black Skull Dragon with him. Not running any of this guy, the Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. He is a decent card, he's got good stats, same as Summon Skull. The only thing is you can't really get him out all too easily in this deck, really, and Summon Skull works a lot better to make your Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, and I feel the fusion version's a little bit better personally. That's what I go for. But yeah, since he's not normal except for on the field or graveyard, which he's fiend, so it's not a lot of easy ways to get him to the graveyard or field without like hard summoning him or something. So just running 2 of these, I feel it's a lot better personally. Then 2 mathematicians. This really only use is for sending a Carbonetton or a Keeper of the Shrine from your deck to the graveyard. You just unfocused pretty badly there. Okay, there we go, back. But yeah, just lets you send your Keeper or your Carbonetton, whatever you may need, and just some normal summonable, give you a draw when he dies. It's decent, just helps a little bit with consistency and everything. Then 2 Effect Veilers, just good for a little bit of negation in the deck, or can use it for synchroing if you need to. 1 Red Eyes, because Red Eyes works quite well in the deck. I mean, it's a Red Eyes deck, you might as well run them. Yeah, that's pretty much all. It lets you reborn your guys from graveyard or bring some from hand. 1 Keeper of the Shrine. I only like 1. I feel 2 is kind of a little unnecessary, just because you can only use 1 of its effects. So, pretty much if, well, you can be keyed as 2 tributes for True Summon of Dragon. You can use that if you have to. But normally you're just going to have him in graveyard, so if one of your Red Eyes, well, one of your dragons dies, you can special summon him back, and he's just a little wall there, and he can let you add back a dragon type normal from your graveyard to your hand if you so want to. Then 1 Carbonetton. This card can be decent just because if you send it with Mathematician, you can banish it, special summon a level 7 or lower dragon type normal monster from your deck and face up defense. So just can help with Exceed plays or get you a Red Eyes that you might need. So that's it for the monsters. Kind of talking a bit long on this stuff, but I really like this deck and it's a lot of fun, so I guess I can talk a little bit about it. Then we got triple cards of the red. I really like this card. Just draw power and lets you send a Red Eyes from your deck to the graveyard if you want. I personally prefer this over Dragon Shine, which a lot of people prefer to run 3 and just like 2 of this, but yeah, I prefer this card even though you can only use 1 per turn, but still good draw power, still good stuff in graveyard. Yeah, I like it. Because I don't want everything in graveyard just because I want to be able to use my Red Eyes Fusions, because like I said, I kind of prefer the fusion build, and that's more what this is based around. So we're running 3 Red Eyes Fusions. I'm also running 3 of the Archfiend Black Skull Dragons. Like I said, I really feel the fusion is the way to go with the deck. I mean, the Exceed's also very good. I also run 3 of it, but I try to get the fusion out as quickly as possible just because having that effect that he's not affected by anything, stopping another monster's effect when he attacks, pretty much just Armaze. If you know Armaze effects, it's just that same effect, only he's also got another effect where if he attacks after the battle phase, well, at the end of the battle phase, you get to return a Red Eyes normal. Well, I think it's just a Red Eyes monster. I was like, nope, it is Red Eyes normal, never mind. Return a Red Eyes normal from your graveyard to the deck and burn for its original attack. So you can just return your Red Eyes Black Dragon or your Red Eyes Flare and burn your opponent for 2400, which is always quite nice and pretty hefty bit of damage. And 2 MSTs. This deck doesn't like back row, so get rid of anything that might try to screw you. 1 Allure of Darkness for some draw power. 1 for 1, so you can get out your Black Stone quicker, or you can go for a Veiler if you need a synchro, or you can go for Black Metal. Good Black Metal can attach itself from the hand or field, so it's pretty nice. So it's got a lot of different things you can go for. I really like the card in here, and can get dead stuff out of your hand. 1 Regeki, this goes to Regeki. 1 Soul Charge, bring back stuff, make power plays, whatever you may need. Like I said, just 1 Dragon Shrine, it can be decent just in your Red Eyes Flare. That way it turns into a normal in graveyards, that way you can send another, which you're normally going to send your Keeper of the Shrine, so that way you can already have some stuff set up. It's decent for that, but beyond that, I feel it's not really needed as much. Like I said, I prefer to just use my cards Redstone, but this is my personal preference. Then 1 Silver's Cry. I just like it just because it's quick play and you can get out one of you guys. I know a lot of people like to run maybe 2 or 3 of this as well, but yeah, I'm just one because I run 3 Return of the Red Eyes, so I feel I don't really need multiples of this, although it can be decent just for going to Exceed or something, so yeah, 1. So that's it for spells. On to traps. We're running triple Return of the Red Eyes. I really love this card. If you control a Red Eyes monster, which most of the time you will, and if you use the fusion, your Archfiend Black Skull becomes a Red Eyes monster, so you can reborn any of your normals from graveyard while you control Red Eyes once per turn during either player's turn, which is pretty awesome. And if it dies, you get to special summon a Red Eyes monster from your graveyard, which is great. Then 1 Ring Instruction, just because you like to do burn in this deck. It's not really a burn deck. I mean, you can make it more burn if you want to, but Ring's just helpful, helps you get a little more damage and everything. 1 Warning, a little protection, and 1 Bottomless for the same thing, a little extra protection. So that's it for traps, not many. Like I said, it's more monster and spell based, but yeah, let's get on to the extra deck. So 3 Archfiend Black Skull Dragons. Like I said, I prefer to revolve this around the fusion. This guy's pretty sweet. His artwork's awesome, and his effects awesome as well. Like I said, if he attacks, your opponent can activate any cards or effects till the end of the damage step. And then after the battle phase, well, at the end of the battle phase, you get to return a Red Eyes normal monster from your graveyard to burn your opponent for its original attack. So, big guy, stops effects, and burns. So, great in my opinion. Then 1 Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon. It's just a 3k beater if you need it. It's pretty much the only thing. I rarely ever make it unless I really need that. Then triple Red Eyes Flare. Yeah, love the ghost rare for this. Looks amazing, especially if you turn it in the right light. It's got its flames and wings all lit up. But yeah, we run 3 Red Eyes Flares. This because it burns your opponent for 500 while it has material, and can't be destroyed by card effects while it has material. You can also detach 1 to special summon a Red Eyes normal from your graveyard, so does all the great things in here. So 3 of it, which you can make 3 in 1 game pretty easily, so I feel 3 is kind of necessary. Then 1 Master of Blades, in this case you go up against BA or something. 2 Draco Sacks, because I mean you got room for a lot of 7s and stuff, so why not? Draco Sacks good, popping stuff, low protection. Guide Dragon, just in case you need to do some piercing. 2 Big Eyes, because I like to do my opponent's stuff, it's always fun. 1 Crimson Blader, because like I said, you run Veiler, so you can go into Blader, which can screw any deck that needs level 5 or higher. And 1 Star Spark for a little bit of protection. So yeah, there was my Red Eyes deck. Kind of a little bit of a longer deck profile than normal, but like I said, I enjoyed this one and wanted to explain everything a little bit, and yeah. So there's my build on it. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.